Hello, Dr. McKnight. My name is Oliver Voros. This is my first speech for our communications class. It is any old bag will do. I do not have a bag. I am using this room as my bag, so it's an abstract bag. The first thing that came to mind with any old bag will do was my ex-wife. I thought it was quite amusing, but dragging her here would not have went well. The first thing I'd like to bring to your attention is this. What these are a set of jump wings. I earned them while I was in the military. I spent 9 years in the Marine Corps, 1 year in the Army Reserve. Jump wings aren't very easy to get. There's a lot of physical activity involved with it, a lot of classroom work. The majority of it is classroom work. A lot of people drop out, people get hurt, and people get cut, believe it or not, because they just can't make the grade. I was one of the few that did make it through. There are usually approximately 60 people to each platoon, and half, if you're lucky, graduate. The reason this is my past is, like I said, I spent 10 years in the total in the military, something that I'm very proud of. My family is proud of it. At this point, I wish I would have stayed. I would have retired 5 years ago. The second thing I'd like to bring to your attention is probably a little bit something different that you have never seen before. Let me direct your attention this way. I'll step away from the camera for a second. If you see down here, you see this big old dog. He weighs about 185 pounds right now. His name is Zeus. He is an English Mastiff. I got him 2 years ago. What happened first was we actually, prior to buying our house, we went to the dog pound to go look at dogs, and there happened to be a Mastiff there. And tried to get him from the dog pound. They didn't allow me to get him because the English Mastiff rescue was on the way. So I just fell in love with the dog. Did my research for about 4 months prior to getting one. Drove 4 hours to get him. The reason this represents my present is because right now I am breeding him. I have a female Mastiff also, and her name is Hera. She just had her first litter. She only had 2 puppies because we caught her at the end of the heat cycle. They've been sold since they've been born. The Mastiff is something I want to do with my life as far as breeding. There are lots of breeders out there. Some of them are backyard breeders. Some of them are very reputable breeders. I aim to be one of the biggest Mastiff breeders in the United States is what my goal is. The third thing I have is a computer. Interesting, you probably think, what's a computer got to do with what's in my bag? Okay, everybody's got a computer. Well, let me show you mine. Okay. Here's my screen. And I apologize, the camera will not stretch that far. Let's see if I can get a better angle. But anyway, there's the rest of it. And of course, there's my printer. The computer actually represents my future. Why it represents my future? Well, I'm here at ECPI School of Technology taking IT networking and security management. I wish I would have done what my mother told me and gone to school right after I graduated from high school. But you know what? It's better late than never. Computers is something I love. And right now I've got a 4.0 GPA. I've got A's in all my classes. Whenever I'm not working, I sit in front of the computer, and even at work I'm in front of the computer. So this is my future. It's actually now also. Now that you've seen what's in my bag, what's in yours?